Look at that. The old silver goldman disease is almost finished. One more little video for you today. Um, and this is one of those things where it's like, you know what? Little shout out to the good guys in the FBI. Because you go to Twitter and everyone's doing, at FBI, you guys scammers, you lied, you know. But there's some good guys out there. But again, they're not at the top. They're never at the top. They're always a couple of rungs down the ladder. So they can't do anything. What am I going to go to my boss, tell my boss about his own corruption? Like, what, Nope. But apparently some good guy FBI agents did do something like that. What the?
Protein bar.
Stand by.
Crack some nuts.
Gotta love the old Zero Hedge forced advertisement right when you're trying to read it. This stupid thing has audio with it, but it says it's muted. So when I click it, it unmutes, and I click again to mute it, and nothing changes. Thanks. But Zero Hedge has great information, so I'll deal with it. So they have this little article here. We had whistleblowers. Nunes reveals good FBI agents tipped off Congress about the James Comey team. Good FBI agents brought this to our attention, he says. House Intelligence Committee Chair Devin Nunes, surprise, he's a Republican, not a Democrat, even though he's in California, revealed that in late September 2016, good FBI agents stepped forward as whistleblowers to tell them about additional Hillary Clinton emails sitting on Anthony Weiner's laptop. Quote, I've never actually said this before, said Nunes. We had whistleblowers that came to us in late September of 2016 who talked to us about this laptop sitting up in New York that had additional emails on it. In other words, the New York FBI rebelled, as Rudy Giuliani puts it, which former FBI Director James Comey tried to quash, not once, but twice. The FBI sat on the revelation that previously unknown emails from Hillary Clinton's private server were recovered on the laptop of sex crimes convict Anthony Weiner for just under a month, according to a review by the Department of Justice Inspector General. The stated rationale was to prioritize the Russia investigation, which was a decision made by Peter Strzok, a top FBI agent involved in both investigations, and who texted his lover that he would stop Donald Trump from becoming president. Appearing on Friday on Fox and Friends, Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani said that FBI agents in the New York office rebelled and had a revolution, which Comey could not keep quiet, forcing him to reopen the Clinton email investigation. So you see, back when this was going on, the election hadn't happened yet. Remember, we're all like, hey, he's shutting the investigation down, which this is BS, And then shortly after, okay, I'm going to reopen it. And we thought, oh, well, wait a minute. Okay, maybe this guy Comey, maybe he's perfectly timing this and it'll actually help Trump, hey, good. But no, he was trying to cover it up. But if you have agents below you going around you because they know you're the boss and you ain't going to do nothing, and you're realizing this is happening, I've got too many agents basically saying, hey, this ain't right, and, we're going to go around you. All right, I'll reopen. And what did they find? Well, I don't think any prosecutor would probably do anything about this, but yeah, it was basically, yeah, she freaking is an idiot transmitting classified information on a private server and should absolutely be locked up. Remember the old famous photo of the kid in the submarine posted a picture of something? Well, it's a nuclear submarine and it was, classified, the picture. Doesn't show any damn thing. And now he's in trouble. Like, you know what? Come on. Ridiculous. Oh, let's get this guy Manafort. Let's put him in jail. But he hasn't been tried yet. He hasn't been found guilty or anything yet. Put him in jail. No bail. In other words, more of the same. Appearing, again, the agents in the New York office, we all know this, rebelled. They had a revolution. And Comey made 2 attempts to quiet them down and then realized, I can't do that. I'm going to look terrible here. If she gets elected, I'll look terrible. If she doesn't. Yeah, I think not if she does, if she doesn't. Because if she does get elected, you're not going to look terrible. Because it'll just be hushed up forever. But if she doesn't get elected, oh my God, I might be in big, big trouble. And I've got these agents who are saying, boss, we can't just keep quiet, basically. All right, guys, all right, we'll look into it, like it was some small thing. This was a huge thing. Just email. And Barack Obama, I had no idea about this email server or any of that stuff. Oh, that's funny because you had a code name on there too. And yes, you did email them and they emailed you back on their private email addresses from and to. Recall that the DOJ Inspector General found that Andrew McCabe lied. Speaking of that, hey, same judge who got Manafort for nonsense. Put him in jail. No bail. Lock him up. McCabe lied about leaking a self-serving story to Delvin Barrett of the Wall Street Journal that he was not stalling or slow-walking the Hillary Clinton email investigation at a time in which McCabe had come under fire for his wife taking a $467,500, nearly $500,000, campaign contribution from Clinton proxy or pal Terry McAuliffe. Alive, whatever. Last month we reported that rank-and-file FBI agents wanted Congress to subpoena them so that they could step forward and reveal dirt on Comey and McCabe, reports the Daily Caller, citing 3 active field agents and former federal prosecutor Joe DiGenova. There are agents all over this country who love the Bureau and are sickened by James Comey's behavior and Andrew McCabe and Eric Holder and Loretta Lynch and thugs like John Brennan, and I'll go ahead and add one, former fraud President Barack Obama, who despise the fact that the Bureau was used as a tool of political intelligence by the Obama administration thugs. Former federal prosecutor Joe DiGenova told the Daily Caller Tuesday. They are just waiting for a chance to come forward and testify. You would think Congress would be beating the doors down. Get these guys over here. What do you have to say? Where's Trey Gowdy giving them hell? Trey Gowdy. My buddy Frank loved Trey Gowdy. Oh, man, did you see what Trey... I'm talking a couple years ago even. Did you see Trey Gowdy? I said, Frank, it's all show and no go. He talks tough. He grills them. And then nothing happens. And then someone else comes in a few months later. He's there again. There's Trey. Oh, man, he's going to light him up. And he lights him up. But nothing happens. Nothing happens. Now what do we have? Trey Gowdy stepping down. I'm not going to rerun. He was part of the club after all, wasn't he? Old Snippy doesn't study this stuff for all these years to just make these ridiculous claims like, oh, it's just my opinion 100% and, I'm more than likely wrong on what I think about this Congress. Oh, no. When you study it this much and for this long, you know how this stuff goes. You can see the little blueprints and everything. Oh, they do that? Yep, part of the club, part of the club, part of the club. And I always thought, well, why? For example, if the good guys on the inside got President Trump elected using the same methods that the bad guys normally would use, whether it was rigged or not, whatever the tools are, and they said this time, we're going to do it in the people's and our favor. You might ask, well, why the hell did they wait? Why did they wait till Donald Trump? Well, we've been dealing with this for how many decades? And the answer is simple. The two opponents, the Democrat and the Republican, who's going to win, are both on the same team. They've always been on the same team the whole time. Bush and Gore, who's going to win? Oh, wait, same club. Oh, I got one. Barack against, John McCain. Remember that one? John McCain. Oh, we got to get John McCain in there. Could you imagine if that warmonger was in there? Part of the same club. And what happened once he lost? He completely backed Barack Obama like they were best friends on everything. Man, I thought you guys were opponents and you hated each other. That's what we normally see. Now you're backing all of his legislation and everything. Wow, isn't that interesting? And then we had, what was the other guy's name from Utah? Mitt Romney, right? Part of the club. Part of the club. You think little Marco Rubio, wouldn't be part of the club either if he would have made it somehow? Hillary Clinton, of course. Again, if you're on the inside and you're a good guy, you're like, well, we can't use our powers, so to speak, for the good of the country. Because heads, we lose. Tails, that we lose. Both of those people are bad guys. All right. Next election cycle. Both of those people are bad guys. Next election cycle. Both of those people are bad guys. Finally, this recent election cycle. Whoa, Donald Trump. Hey, hey, hey. Donald Trump. Guys, it's go time. Let's take our country back. And I think that's what happened. But bottom line is there are good people. They get in, they want to be an FBI agent, whatever it is, and they want to do good. They want to do the right thing. They are patriotic. They just want to do the right thing. Let's go after the criminals, right? Let's make this country great. And then they find out that their bosses are some of the worst criminals on the face of the earth. And as long as we do our little thing to, JSNP for, no, that's not a good example. I was just trying to say the average guy, the JSNP 4s and the whoever else out there, just average Americans, if you will. And, they did some little minor crime. Let's go after them. Hey, you got to do your time. Hey, good job. You nailed that guy for whatever, Okay. But at the top, you can't touch those. You will never open an investigation on that person, this person. And it's all these higher-ups, all the Hillarys and the Podestas and the Comey. It's a big, big family. It's a big, giant family. And then you start to realize, if you've been paying attention lately, well, that FBI agent was dating so-and-so from the big corporate news network, and that one was done. And you see, wow, it's literally the Truman Show. Except you and I are Truman. We're the guy, and we don't realize everything around us is just fake and frauds and phonies, and everyone puts on the fake smile, and, hey, they're arresting the guy over there. Yeah, it's all fake. At the top, it's all fake. We don't investigate ourselves. We don't investigate our buddies. But there are good guys in this system, and they've been waiting patiently, probably impatiently, until the right guy or girl was elected president. And now it's time to clean house. Take care.